What's going on, everybody? TK here, TK and Drinks. We've got another Honest Mead review coming at you today, and this Honest Mead review is going to be one for the record books. It's number 99 on our road to 500. Those of you that have been here for a while are familiar with that. Those of you that are new, I'm trying to get up to 500 mead reviews before I consider myself like a legitimate mead judge, and like kind of where I can trust my palate and be kind of okay with other people like taking my word at like what it is. Right now I feel like I'm kind of at this like imposter syndrome. I haven't been around a while, and it's just this whole thing. But once I get to 500, definitely thinking that I'm gonna be feeling a little more comfortable with myself. So this one, number 99, is no exception. We've been doing it big these last couple reviews. We've been working up to that number 100. So number 99, I'm bringing a special one. This is the first time. It's a collab, actually. I don't believe I've had either of these meaderies on the show before. This is gonna be a Boneflower and Four Fires collab. This is gonna be the Paper Boats Dose. It's a blueberry mead with marshmallows and graham crackers added. So think like almost like a blueberry s'mores, but no like chocolate in there. But holy cow, as you can see, I've already gotten into that. Actually popped this open a couple days ago with the family, drank a bit on my TK and Drinks live show that I do on Tuesdays, so you can go check that out. Maybe I'll throw a link up somewhere around here, and if you're interested in seeing that. But I definitely wanted to share this with everybody because this is a very unique flavor profile. Obviously one of my favorites because because y'all know I'm a blueberry junkie. I definitely wanted to share a Boneflower and a Four Fires. If you aren't up on these cats, they're both really super berry bomb forward meaderies. Everything that they do is like just monstrous, huge flavors, just punch you in the face. Boneflower is out of Indiana, I believe St. John's, Indiana, if memory serves, that's correct. And then Four Fires is out of Ohio. I can't remember the town. I want to say it's something starts with an M. As you can see, I'm quite excited. I'm stuttering, I'm stammering, I'm just ready to get into it. So let's get straight into that slow pour. Alright, as you can see, I did a little double pour there. I wanted to make sure get all that sediment that sits at the bottom of these things. These things are so berry forward that they just get all this residual stuff that's, and they're also not filtered, so they get everything that, all that like true essence that they want in there, gets settled down. Make sure to give it a quick swirl, bring it back to life so you're not missing any of that deliciousness and that goodness. So I do have a new method I want to try today. Got our scorecard here ready to go on the clipboard. We'll be trying to fill this out as we go, see if we can't streamline the process a little bit, and yeah, see how that works out for us. So straight away, let's get with the aromatics. Whew. Heavy blueberry flavor, very strong, dark, tart, earthy, a little bit of brightness and tingly in there. There's a little bit of alcohol warminess that comes through as well. It's not like a rubbing alcohol. It's nothing ethyl or methyl or whichever one's the bad one. I can never remember that. I'm sure all the science geeks out there are gonna fucking bust me, and I got it coming. But nonetheless, it doesn't have that pungent, foul, solvent type of alcohol aroma. It definitely has that nice warming, smooth, fermented, distilled type of alcohol aroma. Definitely get some like almost like caramelization type of notes in there. I'm assuming that's the marshmallow, that whipped sugar, that spun heated sugar type of characteristic that comes from marshmallows once they're warmed up. If you're doing s'mores or something, you get them going on the fire, they heat up, they get that kind of little bit of caramelization. Definitely pick up a little bit of that in there. In the graham crackers, I'm not so much picking up. I'm not sure what, I know what graham smells like, but maybe that's adding that little bit of cinnamon notes. Maybe it was like cinnamon graham crackers that they added in there, and it's picking up a little bit of that. And I guess kind of graham's kind of got a little bit of that barky, cinnamony type of notes to it. So I'd say it's definitely hitting on all notes there. So let's, on the aromatics, we're gonna come out straight with the gate. You know what? I'm really digging that. We're gonna get that one at 8 because it's doing everything it should be doing for what it says it's gonna do. I smell the marshmallows. I get that blueberry in there. I'm picking up what I'm assuming is the graham cracker. With more experience and everything, I'm sure I'll be able to just straight up nail that graham cracker type of smell and aromatics, but 8 out of 10 on that. That is definitely kicking ass. All right, visual appearance. This thing is thick and murky and unfiltered. And I don't even know if you can tell if this thing has legs. It's so freaking full of sediment and everything. I don't even know if anything would stick there, but as I get a good swirl going, I don't know if you can see on there, but it's definitely starting to develop some thick legs that are going to be dropping down. But I just think it's so full of sugar. I mean, I can imagine this thing probably started somewhere around like 1180, 1185, probably finished around 1080, 1090, somewhere in there. I mean, this thing is just so rich and full. This is probably one of the closest to cloying that I've had on the show. It's not there. It doesn't get that syrupy. It doesn't like coat your mouth and get all gummy and like raw honey type of taste. But I'm telling you what, it is heavy on the palate. It is full. And all that comes through in the aromatics. Here's some of them legs I was talking about, if you can kind of see them now. It is super duper strong. So on the appearance, let's go ahead, pull that off. See, on the 6, color, again, nice dark full purple deep blueberry color in there. Hazy as could be, nothing even close to brilliant. Alcohol, nice full legs that pop down there. I couldn't tell you if it has any sort of meniscus that's clear. Again, I'm not well versed in that, but what I do kind of see on there is definitely clear-ish. I don't see a lot of aging on there. Who knows how old this is, but I don't think it was barrel aged or anything like that, so it doesn't have a lot of that extra tannic presence to change that meniscus. So appearance, we're gonna go ahead and give it a 5, just because that off hazy and the swirling stuff is kind of not something everybody wants to do, and I don't think it's really going to be appropriate in sort of like a judging type of session. I think a lot of people are going to blast it for that, but everything else looking good there. 5 out of 6. Straight away, let's get into that taste. Oh, so good, so full of rich blueberry and that marshmallow character. Oh man. So I'm definitely serving this warm, just off room temperature, probably about 65 degrees. I've had it cold, I've had it slightly chilled. I'm personally liking it best at this like warmish temperature. It gives me all the aromatics, all the flavors that come through solid in the palate and everything are best expressed in this warmer environment and warmer temperature as far as I'm concerned. Deep, rich, full blueberry character and taste in there. You do get that Grammy type of earthy graham cracker notes in there. They've got that honey character is adding to that, so it's just boosting up that graham cracker character plus the sugar. You can get almost like, you can taste that real marshmallow character in there too. It tastes like you had like little jet puff marshmallows or something like that, and we're floating in like some mead, and it like just had absorbed all that. You can take like a little bites of it. It's so thick and rich and full. It's absolutely just phenomenal. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Everything I would ever want from something like this as far as the flavor goes. You know, maybe the gram could be a little bit stronger if somebody wanted to be that picky about it, but you know, these guys got it dialed in to where they want it, and I'm super, super happy with this. On that flavor profile, I'm gonna definitely have to see here. Honey, sweetness, acidity. It definitely does have a pinch of acidity in there as well. Get you right here, it has some astringency. It's a very nice counterbalance to the sweetness that's in there, because it is definitely on the sweet side, but holy cow. Tannin definitely has a tannic presence at the end. The tongue does dry off in there. It doesn't just, you know, sit and get all sludgy and heavy. Full body, zero carbonation, very memorable mouthfeel and aftertaste. It lingers for seconds and seconds afterwards, you know, 20, 30 seconds afterwards, you're still like sucking it out of your mouth and everything. It's just absolutely wonderful. So that I'm definitely gonna have to give. Man, let's pop that one with a 22, probably one of my higher scores. And then overall impression, man, I'm gonna hit it up with an 8, because I'm like very impressed with all this. Like, let's add up to the math. So 16 and 22 is going to be 30. 38 plus 5 is 43. So that's a 43 out of 50, 4.3. That's got to be one of the highest rated ones that I've done, certainly in a while. And you know, I've been picking up some high rated ones. I want to give you all a taste of some of the kick-ass stuff that's out there. 43 out of 45 is a super respectable score. Definitely glad I got to be in the presence of this greatness. I hope you all get the chance to try something from Boneflower or Four Fires if you guys are ever in the area, if you see them online. I know Four Fires does sell Vino Shipper. Boneflower, I don't believe they do, but they're both going to be at Sugar Belt Mead Festival, which is coming up here in May. So be on the lookout for those cats if you ever have the opportunity to. 43 out of 5 for the Paper Boats dose. That is, man, one of my favorites so far that I've had on the show. It just, so much rich, full blueberry character and just fantastic wonderfulness. If you like what you're seeing, I appreciate a follow, a subscribe, hit that notify bell, stay up to date with all the TK and Drinks content here on YouTube. A follow over on the socials always does, boost the old self-esteem and help support the brand as well. Thank you guys very much for being here today. Number 99, TK and Drinks Road to 500. Next time we'll be getting into number 100. Definitely be pulling up something special for you. I promise it'll be something unique. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Peace.